Hey Geektoids, just wanted to do a little bit of a message here before the show begins. We did discuss Xbox's price hike for the Xbox Live Gold membership. Since this show was recorded, that news has changed a bit. They kind of backed up on reversed course on that. So we make some points in it that I still wanted to keep in because we didn't feel like it was a very big deal. But yeah, just wanted to let you know that for the rest of the timestamps in the show and content, check out the dibbly doo to see what we diddly did. All right, later.
Welcome to the Gentlemen Geek Podcast with your hosts Peter, Andy, and Mike. Find all of our content at gentlemengeek.com. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Welcome into the Gentlemen Geek Podcast. I am your host, Peter, and with me as always, Andy over there and Mike over there. How are you doing today, guys?
Good, how about you?
Pretty good.
Good.
Good and good. Very good. All right. Just in case you have forgotten, we are a bi-weekly podcast talking about everything geekdom. You can find all of our content at or on our WordPress website, which is www.gentlemengeek.com. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Twitch. You can find Mike's Twitch, which is twitch.tv/Mike Morand. All of our socials are on the screen right now, so if you are watching, you will be able to see them and we won't need to repeat ourselves. All right, let's get into it, guys.
Yeah.
Geekly Rewind.
Geekly Rewind.
All right. So our first topic, it's reoccurring for some reason, and I don't want to get out of the news. Pokemon Go handing out lawsuits like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
The rewind for real.
So, what site is this? GameSpot came out with an article. You can see it on your screen now if you are watching us on YouTube. The creators of a third-party program apparently cracked the Pokemon Go code and were allowing people to download this software. And what it did was it made you or gave you the ability to globally hop to locations without actually having or being there. So if you were going to wanted to go to some place where they had a training center and you wanted to like obliterate it, but it was, across the world or whatever, you could do it. You didn't have to actually travel anymore. So basically what happened was Niantic, the developers of Pokemon Go, found out about it. They filed a lawsuit and they finally settled that lawsuit. $5 million.
Took a while.
It did. Is it 2019? Yeah, it was filed in 2019. So that's basically it about that.
But I believe. My bad.
No, go ahead.
Going through the article, I believe Pokemon Go team, like 2019 is when they actually filed it, but they were trying to like on the slide just tell them like, "Yo, cease and desist, cut it out."
That's true.
Like, cut it out.
Yeah, it's actually true. I forgot.
The hackers were like, "Nope, we're gonna keep on going."
Yeah, and you think that they would.
Right,
yeah, you think they would have taken that, at least maybe they would have shrugged up the first one and been like, whatever. And then the second and third, it looks like, yeah, you think they would have paid attention to that. I mean, technically this is Nintendo
right.
They're going after because it's a Nintendo property.
Yeah.
So Nintendo has a very good reputation. No, it's a good reputation, I'd say, of going after people who hack their stuff or put out their stuff for free and stuff like that. So they do not kid around. So there you go. That was that topic. Just wanted to bring it up again because Pokemon Go is on a roll right now. Breaking records and shattering dreams. Yeah, I don't know if they'll ever see that, but there it is. At least they'll put the company out of business. Or hackers, I guess.
Yep.
All right, so let's move on to some of these quick hits. We got some quick hits just to kind of briefly brush over some cool, hot pop culture topics right now. Anybody want to grab the first one?
I'll introduce it so you guys can speak on it.
There we go.
Right. So, new WandaVision on Disney Plus. I believe there are, as of today, there's 3 episodes, and I will say I have not watched any of them. So my question is, has anyone watched it? And I believe you guys said you did. So the floor is yours. Andy, why don't you let us know how what's your first impressions? How is it, man?
It's trippy.
That's a
I
good
like
word
that.
for it. That's a good word for it.
It's pretty trippy, and it's a little out there,
Yeah.
but in a good way. Um, kind of slow going and a little confusing too. But I liked it.
Yeah.
So far, it's I think it's good so far. It's kind of
Yeah.
a yeah.
Is it a
Each
throwback?
episode kind of
Yeah.
yes. The each
Okay.
episode is themed after um
A certain
well
time period.
e- certain time periods, and we'll leave it at that because I
Leave
don't
it at
really
that.
want
Yeah.
to say too much more because it's kind
Spoiler
of a
free.
yeah.
Yeah. So, well, we
Okay.
will leave it at that because I don't want to get too far into it, but I do agree with what you said. You know, it's a little slow going right now. It's gonna pick up. We know it's gonna pick up. It's Marvel, you know, but I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. I might do the same thing I did with Mandalorian because I'm not good at waiting. I might let's let the season ride out, let it all come out, and then binge it. But I don't know. I watched the first two. I'll probably watch the newest one. But right now, I might just sit on it after this one and kind of be like, okay, it's got that hook. It's got me. I'll be back when it's all finished so I can just stream through it.
I'll continue to watch it as it comes out.
Yeah, that's fine. I
I
just
think
hate
I'm gonna
waiting.
check it out. Obviously, but for things that like from what I'm hearing, like if it's slow going and it may be confusing, what I do for TV shows like that, like I'll say Game of Thrones, I'll watch
Hmm.
it when it comes out, and then before I watch the next episode, I go online and read a review or a synopsis or whatever you want, a recap,
Yeah,
and then I rewatch it with better understanding because I read exactly why this person said that or this person. Why are they freaking out about this green rock of blah blah blah? You know what I'm saying?
I got
So
you.
maybe
That
that
makes
sounds like
sense.
would be something I'd have to do with this WandaVision, which sounds cool because you had me at trippy looking and different. That's kind of
Yeah,
my thing.
Oh,
So
it's definitely different.
it is
is it
different for
visually
sure.
trippy, like visually cool? Like that's what
At
I like
times,
too.
yeah, it can be. I think it is.
Cool.
I'm trying to
Um,
remember. It's definitely twisted. That's
yeah.
for sure.
All right.
But I don't want to say too much more because
All
I
right.
don't want to give anything away. But yeah, definitely check it out.
All right. So we'll
Um,
keep the quick hits coming. I'll
yeah,
keep on moving. Here's a real quick one. Just wanted to shout it out. Betty White turned 99 years old.
go Betty White.
Good
Go
for
to
her.
100. Keep going.
All right.
She doesn't look too
Says she
bad
Saint
walks a
either.
mile a day.
Yeah.
Saint Olaf is treating her well.
Yeah, and also not only is she 99, she's still working. She has a TV show or some sort of show. I don't know if it's she's going to be like holding a microphone on TV, but it's she might interview or whatever it is. It's about
Mhm.
celebrities and their pets, but she has something heavy to do with it. So be on the lookout for that.
Damn. All right. Is that on Animal Planet
All
or
right,
something?
cool. Maybe I think it might be like on a streaming service or something. But
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
if you
Gotcha.
just really like animals, like hey. Like that, what a cool thing to do at 99. Like, all right, I've done all these shows, I've done all these movies, whatever. I'm gonna
Done
do what I
Snicker
want. Let's talk
commercials.
about pets.
Yeah.
But all right, next quick hit: Dungeons and Dragons movie in the talks to star Chris Pine, directed by the guy who did John Wick.
Hmm. I've not heard too
So,
much about this, so
Yeah, neither have I.
it'll be interesting to
so,
see when it breaks.
so I was reading up a little bit on it. Like, I'm not huge into Dungeons and Dragons, but I like role playing games. Thanks to you guys,
Yeah.
and it sounds cool. There might be a mini series locked in, but it's definitely something to keep your eye out on,
Nice. Nice.
see where they go with it. Because if you think about it, Dungeons and Dragons, they got how many years of history and ethos
Yeah.
or whatever you want to call
Oh,
it. So
They got
lots and lots of.
tons of
yeah,
storylines, tons of playable. They got so much. I'm surprised that something has. I mean, something probably has come out since, but I'm honestly surprised nothing has just flown out because there's so many books. You know, so
yeah.
much material there. So
So this last quick hit, when I was typing it up, I was thinking of Andy And then he immediately texted me saying, "Oh, I was just gonna post the same thing."
Yep.
So
It's true.
February 19th, all 5 seasons of the original Muppet Show will be on Disney Plus. Now, what's cool about that? I mean, I should have gave a pause for like reaction time because that's awesome.
It is
But
awesome.
did you guys know season 5 was never released on television
Really?
before?
I did not know that.
So it's a. I don't know, Andy. You said you got the DVDs. I don't know if you
Yeah,
have season 5.
I've got the DVD set. It's been a while since I looked at it. I don't know how many seasons are on it, to be honest with you.
Take a quick look when you have time. Follow up because
Yeah.
apparently, from what I was reading, this season 5 is almost like a never before seen. But I'm sure, like you said, if you have like a complete box set,
It should be in there, I hope.
Yeah.
either way, I can't wait to start it from the beginning. Like, because I watched
too.
some as a kid. I watched
Yep.
episodes here and there.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I watched it all as a kid,
it's
so
awesome. So yeah, I mean that was pretty much just some things we were checking out pop culture quick hits. That's all there is to it.
definitely like the older Muppets, versus the newer stuff that came out.
Yeah, I don't mind
Yeah.
the Siegel stuff, Jason Siegel.
Did you guys see the new one that's on Disney Plus? It's like a web-based like podcast style show.
No, I haven't seen
I
that.
saw it was there, but and then
we
I want to
watched
say like 2 or
we watched.
Oh.
We watched like 2 or 3 episodes. It's different. It's I don't know.
Well, like 2 or 3 years ago, I believe they were on like ABC or NBC, not NBC, one of those channels, like on a primetime spot, and it was almost like The Office meets the Muppets.
Yes.
I watched that, but I feel like it just stopped.
Yeah. Well, they've tried to revamp it a few times over the years, and it just didn't click.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah. So I'm super pumped about the Muppet Show. Super pumped about this one. Come on.
Dr. Teeth, Electric Man.
Yeah.
All right. So our last topic here. Oh, what's up?
I think the only new character that came out that I really like is Pepe the Prawn. That's
Pepe for president.
But
yeah. So the last Geekly Rewind, we talked about Xbox Game Pass ad nauseum, but right now, but one thing kind of broke today on a Friday of all days. I think they try to soften the blow a little bit. Granted, it's not that bad, but I think we may have all had some inclination this is going to happen. Xbox Game Pass price hike incoming, effective immediately. So if you did not jump on the Black Friday sales, you might be regretting it right now. So I'll read.
It's Xbox Live also went up in price.
I think this is the Ultimate Game Pass type thing. So it's probably all
bundle?
collectively. Yeah, the bundle. Yeah. So in turn, all the online services probably get bumped up. I'll just read a little snippet from the article. It says, in short, $60 will now get you 6 months of gold instead of 12. 3 months is 30, and 1 month is 11. The new pricing isn't quite as bad as it looks on the surface, but to be clear, it isn't good either for a number of reasons. And the article kind of goes on to explain, the price hikes, what you don't get and do get. So a 1 year of gold will now cost $120. So this might not actually include the Game Pass. Now that I'm reading it, so you might be right. Just bring up the article real quick. 3 months, 30, 6 months. Yeah. So this is, I mean, I bought like 2 years during the Black Friday sale, so this probably won't hurt me for a little bit.
Yeah.
But
I kind of wish they'd bought an extra year, but
yeah. Well, I said that the first, when they were doing the thing where you transferred your, originally when the Game Pass was kind of coming out strong, the Ultimate Game Pass, and they said if you, modify your account from a regular gold pass to the Ultimate Game Pass thing, it was like $1 a month. What was it? It was something really cheap like that.
it was cheap.
I only did a year and a half.
$1 a month, and they didn't start charging you until your original subscription had ended.
That's what it was.
So, like, if you went out and bought a bunch of subscription cards, you'd keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it.
Right.
And then when
should've
that
done
expired, then you get charged for the two things together.
Right. I should have abused that a little bit more, to be honest, because it was so cheap. But yeah, so
True.
For those who don't fall into the bracket, a 1 month membership will now cost $10.99, 3 months 30, 60, or 6 months is 60. That means that the price of 1 month membership has increased by $1, while the price of the 3 months is now $5 more. So, yeah. It's not that dramatic. Game Pass Ultimate still costs $14.99 per month and includes all the benefits of Xbox Live Gold, as well as access to the huge catalog of games, both on the Xbox and PC. So to me, this is a non-issue.
Yeah, we all subscribe to Ultimate, so it doesn't matter.
Doesn't really matter to us.
No.
But it seems like maybe they're trying to price people out of the just regular golds to get them to kind of switch over to Ultimate.
Yeah, probably.
Make that gap closer.
Games, dude.
Right? Yeah. So like $10.99 or $14.99 per month. Just gold, or do you want Ultimate? So I don't know. I think they're just trying to phase it out.
All it takes is playing 2 games on Ultimate to make it worth your while for the year, because
Not to mention, I get to download as many PC games as I want, and it's fantastic because I just spent a whole crap ton of money on a freaking souped up computer. So nice. All right, guys, we're gonna get to the news and notes.
News and notes from Everything Geek.
Yeah. All right, crazy. Mike, man, I believe you got Dirk. I think Mike added this one to the list. Some Kinect news. We're circa 2014 now.
Seriously?
I was like, what? Not even 2000, like 2011.
That's
2010.
probably true. It's probably true.
Are they reviving Project Milo?
Yeah.
That's what I was just going to say. Get out of my head, bro. Yeah, so, okay, so, as we do, we're learning, we're reading, we're looking up, news and notes and stuff, just doing our thing. And then I saw this. Kinect, for real. So I looked into it. It's a really, really strange, futuristic organ trading. Barter, you harvest organs, but you're like bartering and trading with robots and aliens.
Yep.
And apparently you're going to be able to use your hand, I guess, to like hold livers up. Like, I got this pancreas. I'll throw the pancreas in for $3.50. Like,
it's so weird.
They just decided, and then the developers are saying like, you will now truly see the full potential of a Kinect.
Okay. We should know as well that this is only on the PC. This is not on an Xbox.
Right.
It's just weird.
It's Steam, I believe. So,
Steam. Yeah.
I just thought it was. I look at the header, crazy. So maybe it could have been on the quick hits, but it's crazy, man.
No, this is fine because it's So how many Kinect games did you guys play? I just did like the game that came with it. That was it.
I didn't really play anything.
Yeah.
Under 10.
I would definitely go with under 10. I think Mass Effect had something with voice commands, but I'm not 100%. I don't know if I'm remembering that correctly. But I do remember the River Raft mini game that came with it. And like the jump game, they'd take your picture. They'd be like, jump. And it'd be like, snap. And you take a picture of you. Like you're on a roller coaster or something. Or like a water.
Like Labs. I played that.
Yeah.
That was cool for like a day.
Yeah.
I had the pretty cool game that I'd probably still play today. The one that you're in the movies game. I don't remember what the official name was. But like you could sit on the bench next to Forrest Gump and you'd have to read lines on the screen. I have a ton of videos somewhere in the archives of me like wearing sunglasses like Arnold Schwarzenegger and doing the gun scene when he's like, Uzi 9mm. I
Very
want that
nice.
shotgun with a 30-watt range. That game was super fun. I played the Star Wars game on there. I bought the sports game.
Yeah.
Sports game. The bowling was so much cooler than Wii bowling because when you got a strike, you get to like break it down. And then, so that would be it as far as what games I specifically bought for Kinect.
Mm-hmm.
But like my kid plays a game right now that it's Kinect enabled, but I don't even know if I have my Kinect anywhere. But
No.
Pixar Rush, which I'm sure would be super tricky
Hmm.
on a Kinect.
I believe
Yeah.
that. All right. So, weirdness abound. Someone actually found. Now, I kind of find it cool that the Kinect was kind of adopted by the modding community. And there's a lot of cool stuff out there that people use the Kinect for. I think they actually use it in like medical labs a lot. But not just that. I've seen like other things where like it helps on like CNC machines or what was the other one, like a robotic thing where it was just like really cool, and like sensor tables. And I've seen like D&D tables, like tabletop games, using the Kinect, and like also like the Wii wand to like kind of like make things happen on the table. So it's cool to see what people have done with it, but it was mainly a project or a test or a beta. It feels like it was always in beta, really. So that's it. That's the news we got for Kinect.
Most of the time, I had my hat over my Kinect because I was like,
Oh,
this is
the
how
privacy thing.
Terminator
That's right.
started.
They made a cover you
watching.
could buy to put over it.
Yeah. For
Sweet.
both of them. But I got the new one. For the Xbox One, I got that little plastic case that went over it. And I'm like, why? I never use this, so I just unplugged it. It was easier
me
just
too.
to have it off. Yeah.
Well,
It's funny
when
because
the Xbox One came out, they said that you had to use the Kinect no matter what with it. That's why.
Right. I remember them making that announcement. It had to
And
always
then
be on, and you had to have the Kinect attached.
And everybody cried and grumbled about it, and they said, "Oh, I'm sorry. No, you don't need to use it. It's okay."
Yep. The first always on console. But yeah. So my Kinect mount, I actually use that to mount up my GoPro for my webcam on my monitor. So there you go. All right. We're going to move on to the next topic. This one's got me really excited. And I hope everyone else as well. Halo Beta has been not announced, not like a date release yet. However, it is coming in 2021, which is super cool. I am so stoked for this. I'm ready for a new first-person shooter. Not that I'm really, I can't say I'm sick of Call of Duty because I just picked it back up to play with you guys. I'm having a blast playing it, but I'm ready for a new king of the hill, right, so to speak.
Yeah.
I want to get back into Halo. I want to play it. I want to have fun again in Halo. I love Griffball. Like, I hope it comes back.
I think that beta
You're
is
the one
good.
who took us away from
Well, I know,
Peter.
I know.
Call of Duty's .com.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare. That's the one that took us away from Halo.
Yep.
Yeah.
No Halo has been able to recapture the magic of the first one. And no Call of Duty really has been able to recapture the magic of the first one either. So it's not like it's somewhat.
It's not that bad.
No, I don't mind. Don't get me wrong. I like Call of Duties, but it seems like it's a big copy and paste effort a lot of the times.
I think we're going to see this Halo beta soon, to be honest.
I hope so.
Well, it's slated to release in July. Right now, it's supposed to release in July. So, yeah.
Let me see if the article says anything. Hang on.
What's that?
Or you know what? While you read, let's just brainstorm. So you said it come out in July, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to release in July.
All right, so let's just say it does. So then I would say, what's it, May, Memorial Day?
Mm-hmm.
Memorial Day weekend, like, because they're usually big on like a 3-day weekend beta launch or something like that. That would be cool.
Yeah, when did Halo 3 beta launch? Anybody remember?
It was definitely during the summer.
Yeah, it was summertime because I remember we stayed up like 3 days in a row playing that,
Mm-hmm. So it doesn't give a specific date on the release of Halo, and it doesn't give a specific release date on the beta in this article. It just says that it appears Microsoft will make good on its promise to let people beta test Halo Infinite before the game releases publicly. Windows Central reports that developer 343 Industries is actively drafting plans for multiple beta tests for Halo Infinite to come later in 2021. So we may not be looking until Christmas for the game to release, and maybe not until the end of summer for beta testing. I have to assume the game is good to go, like the campaign, whatever, is good to go, but the multiplayer might be buggy as hell. But who knows? I don't know how. I'm not a developer. I don't know how that goes. Yeah. Microsoft refers to these testing periods as flights, and they have been and continue to be used by the studio for new Halo the Master Chief Collection updates. So there you go. I don't know what this video is of. Nope. Don't want to be looking at that.
Pretty much gonna fly blind to that too. Like I don't want to look anything up. I want to put the beta on and be surprised. You know, like at the updates. Like it's gonna be sweet.
So last year they said they're scaling back beta testing, but then they'll say they're ramping it up, but they're going to start small, and the beta is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and it does look like you have to sign up for it. So 343 will select beta testers from the Halo Insider program, so be sure to sign up for it if you want to have a chance to play Halo Infinite early, which I do not. Like Mike said, I want to wait for it to be done, and I don't want to see anything, and I just want to be super happy.
I think we should pick up Master Chief.
I meant the beta. Like I want to play the beta.
I don't know if I even want to play the beta.
If I can get into the early access, I just don't want to like. I might just do that. But I'm just saying I don't want to like get updates emailed to me like, did you know you can snipe with any gun now? You know what I'm saying? Like little tweaks.
Right.
Yeah.
But like now there's streaks. Like I don't want to know that until I just play it.
So also 2021 is a big year in general for Halo and Xbox as the game and the platform celebrate their 20th anniversaries. So hopefully
they're gonna push to get that game out this year.
I would hope so.
Yeah,
and I would hope so.
That would make it.
Yeah,
sure.
It makes sense.
It makes sense.
I mean,
let's go.
A lot of the games that celebrating.
Let's go.
Anniversaries. I mean, they probably wouldn't. It hurt them not to get it out this year. Being an anniversary year for the franchise.
Yeah. Plus, not having too many titles released on the next gen consoles either. This would be a big flagship for them too.
Yeah.
So. Yep. All right.
Yeah,
so. Yeah, I was just gonna say like we're definitely looking forward to that. And Andy, were you saying we should all pick up Master Chief Collection again?
I think we should start playing that again.
Might be fun.
3-day install. Okay.
It's probably gonna be a 3-day install.
Probably. I mean,
I got the space. I'll do it.
Yeah, me too. If I get this, I'm pretty sure I should have space on my external. So
you heard it. You heard it here on the Gentlemen Geek Podcast. We will get into it. The Gentlemen Geeks. And I'm sticking y'all and running y'all over.
Some shoddy snipes.
Shoddy snipes.
Right, maybe some SWAT. SWAT was always my favorite.
SWAT was the best.
I like playing Griffball. Griffball was fun.
Oh yeah.
I loved Griffball so much.
There was a whole. Do you remember it wasn't the first and only one either, but
remember what like Banhammer?
No, we already went over that.
Don't open up old wounds, man.
I know.
I'm talking about Snowstorm. I just crashed at your house, Pete, and we like for 3 days straight just made courses to drive the cars on in the forge.
Yep, that was sick.
And we downloaded different ones and stuff, but we were making crazy ones.
Yeah, the modding community was so much fun. That was one of the only games I think Xbox had where you could mod it to that effect. That was so good.
Yep.
That reminds me of what was that game with when you built up the little things, Keyflings, whatever? Remember that? I played that
Oh
game
my god.
all the time
Yeah.
during that period. That was a good game.
Game of Keflings.
Yeah.
And now there's
King of
World of
Keyflings.
Keflings.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
I
we
didn't
played
play
that one too.
Did we? I
Yeah,
don't
we
remember.
did.
It was that the multiplayer one?
Yeah.
Hard on that game. That's when I was working at FedEx. I remember I'm like, I'm gonna leave my guys over here like cracking down the stones while I'm at work.
Nice.
Making all these materials for us.
All right. So all good feels, man. All good feels for Halo. 100%. So with that, we'll move on to the last topic here, or the last segment. Or not, well, second to last. We can actually get some mailbag tonight, guys. So we'll be hitting that up in a little bit. But Mike, why don't you hit us with some of that good stuff?
For sure. All right. So first and first, mostly, I just want to announce that I made affiliate on my Twitch stream. So now, not only am I asking for follows, I'm asking for subscribes. Hit that subscribe button up. You'll get some exclusively cool emotes made by me. Everyone wants them. Come on now. Anyway, no, I really appreciate it. I'm really only Twitch streaming just to get use of my collection.
Very nice.
And that's, so I'm putting the games to work. I'm playing some games, having some good times with the chats. So, dude, now it's Pete's turn with the Gentleman Geek Twitch channel. His
It would be
channel looks way
appreciated.
better than mine. And we're going to
Wow.
get you there.
I appreciate that.
So, oh, no problem, dude. You deserve it. You put a lot of hard work into yours. And you've been killing it. I really like your craft ones because you are a talented person.
Thank you.
And those
Thank
are
you.
so chill. I'm like, it's like, especially in a pandemic world we're living in, I'm chilling with my buddy. He's just chatting, listening to some jams, sipping some Cavassier, maybe. I don't know.
I'm waiting for the projects that I've been trying to commission, but he's just not interested, I guess.
I can't 3D print the what is it called? Buster Sword?
Andy,
Sure you can.
Andy. If Pete comes through with some of the project I have asked for on
They're
the
pretty sweet.
3D print, you're gonna crap your pants and you're gonna be so jealous.
I wanted them to make the mountain from Link's Awakening.
I told you to find me an STL file.
I don't know where to look for that stuff.
Hey, Google.
Well, it's your loss. I'm cutting you in line.
I gotta get my resin 3D printer going. And once I get that going, Mike, I will 100% print those miniatures. It looks way better. It's not worth it on the red.
Okay, no problem.
The filament
no
one.
rush. You said you'll get some STLs, and I did. So
yep.
All right. So So Gentlemen Geek Twitch channel. We got to get on it, everybody. You like the podcast? You'll love the Twitch channel.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Okay, I also got a magazine, a WWE WWF magazine. Now, this one I've talked about with my friends randomly because, I got it on my 10th birthday. And right around that time is when my favorite wrestler, Shawn Michaels, won the world title. And I just remember for the longest time, held on to that magazine. And I could tell you exactly what I read that thing constantly. Like there's a rookie spotlight on the ringmaster Stone Cold. It wasn't even Stone Cold Steve Austin. It was just Steve Austin. Like it was like a rookie question and answer with Steve Austin. And like, cool. And there's randomly a page in there about video game codes. And that's where one of the video game codes that I still keep locked in my mind for the game Vectraman. Literally, the code is hit start. You type in on the Sega Genesis, call a cab. So CA left, A, CAB. And you turn into an arrow, and it's like debug mode. You can just blow up whatever you want.
Dang.
Boom. Remembered that from this magazine. So I got my hands on it for a very cheap price. Very, very cheap price. Probably almost the same price as it would have been back in '96. So very cool to
Nice.
have that. I'm gonna figure out a way to frame it or something, but yeah. Okay, then this is exciting. I got the Young Bucks Unrivaled Series 3. So they were in Series 1, but they were in the wrestlers, if you didn't know. I'm sorry. They're two
It's all
brothers. And the Series 1, they were in like an Elvis costume that they only wore one time. So it's like kind of cool if you want that, but that's not the Young Bucks that you see every week.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like a special outfit. So some people liked it, I didn't. So I waited, and then they came out in Series 3, and they're cool because they do their pose together. It's sweet to get my hands on some AEW. Speaking of that, so AEW figures are really hard to locate in the wild because they're just either not in stock or they're gone as soon as they are. And what's cool about them is they have chases in the wild, just like Funko Pops do,
Mm-hmm.
but they have stickers on them. Each series has 2 chases. It straight up says 1 of 500 or 1 of 1,000.
Whoa.
So
Whoa.
I'm always looking. So the other day I'm at Walmart and there was like a U-boat or a 3 shelf.
Mhm.
Someone doing just like markdowns or reshops, and I could tell the package is black and gold. And I saw it, and I like walked over slowly, and I saw John Moxley. Now he's the 1 of 500, which currently is going on eBay for like $600. And so my heart stopped. So I looked over. It was a basic John Moxley, not the chase, but I was like, you know what? On principle, I'm buying this figure because it's for someone who likes to figure hunt. That was a success because I found an AEW figure in the wild.
Yeah.
I've only found so they've been being sold in store since August 3rd. They're on their 4th wave already. I've only seen a display or a figure twice now since August.
Wow.
And we've all documented how, especially Andy and I, like to go hunting for toys. So,
Yeah.
so I was like, you know what? And this one's cool because it comes with the world title. Like, I'm not a huge fan of John Moxley, but I'm like, I like it enough to get the title and just the pride of like, I found one in the wild. So
That's awesome.
that was super cool. And be on the lookout, fellas. I know we talked about it last episode, but I went ahead and ordered 007 on the Wii because I want to revisit it and compare and contrast it. I think I'm gonna do a compare and contrast stream.
Cool. Nice.
Because on my channel, I do like 2 different games per show or per stream. Like an hour or 1 hour. And I think it'd be really cool to do like the N64 and then finish it up with the Wii. So that's in transit. I should have it in before my next stream on Tuesday. And other than that, I don't know about you guys, but out in the world of ordering, I've been lucky, but recently shipping issues have been a problem for me.
Yep.
Like I've been really lucky, but like since December, it's been rough. Like I'd order some stuff for Christmas, just get them in like last week. I ordered something from a Facebook group. The guy ended up putting the wrong address. So I've been talking or emailing with the USPS. They're very polite, very cordial. And then I got an update that it was delivered. I'm like, well, it wasn't delivered to my house. I don't know where you're bringing it. So I mean that's a bummer, but you got to think again in the pandemic world, everyone's ordering, so it can't be perfect. But at least they're not rude about it. But I want my package because I want to talk about one of them that is missing or whatever you want to call it, delivered to the wrong house. But as always, I'll have more good stuff to talk about.
Awesome.
In the coming episodes, as long as they get delivered.
As long as they get delivered. Let's have a new segment called The Deliveries That Should Have Been.
Yeah, right. Well, triangle of deliveries.
Let's hope you don't get a box of towels.
Love it.
All right, guys, it's very exciting. We have our first mailbag after like a month or so, or maybe 2 months actually now. So let's hit that drop button. Ba-boom.
Mailbag.
Mailbag. Yeah. All right. So we got some feedback, some comments that actually, you know, we've been getting comments on YouTube videos. I should probably bring that up in this segment too. That's actually a really good idea. Our buddy Travis constantly, he's a great dude, and he like comments on our YouTube videos. He's I miss Travis. Bring back Halo. Bring back Travis.
Yeah, Super T-Rev, happily married man now.
Congratulations,
Great.
Super
Nice.
T-Rev. It's awesome. Perfect. All right, so this is coming in from our good buddy, Big John. Mike, you want to take this one? Since you spoke to
So
directly.
as a follow-up, well, it's easy when you work together. Anyway, yeah, follow up to last episode. What games would you like to see remade? Big John, he'd like to see Fable 2 remade. And I
Yeah.
was like,
Mm-hmm.
that's great. First of all, I didn't expect him to say that,
Yeah.
because when he talks about gaming, that's usually not his grindhouse, and we
Right.
weren't really clicked back up with him during that era.
Mm-hmm.
But when you think about it, like us three, I know we played a boatload
Yep.
of that game, and
Yep.
I think that would, if I'm not mistaken, you could just do 2-player co-ops
Yes.
and like
Yeah.
just
Me and the wife played it.
peruse around with each other.
Yep.
Oh,
We,
I just remember.
Kicking chickens.
Yeah, and I remember being in the city, like town square,
Mm-hmm.
and just trying to rank up like my evil. So I was just tornado killing everyone. Then I'd leave and come back and do it, or then like giving everyone money so you could be an angel. Like,
Yeah.
so that would definitely be an awesome game.
That would be a kick-ass remake. Absolutely. Because the third one was like was the third one the city builder one? Am I remember that right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it wasn't.
kind of like you'd buy like Monopoly style. You get rent.
Yes.
I
Yes.
believe.
Yes. Yeah. And you could jack it. Yeah,
I remember you had a Scrooge McDuck room where all your gold would pile up. You could run in it and
Yes.
jump.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, so 2 is definitely the best in the series. Hopefully the new one coming out is going to do all the good stuff and leave the bad stuff outside.
Yeah,
But
it's like
I still love them all.
nothing from 3.
Yeah, nothing from 3. I didn't like how I didn't like the system of 3, but
Haters.
the game was still good. But
I still liked it.
yeah,
I
any
still got
Fable's a good Fable.
Collector's edition, and I regret. I'm more of a true collector now than I was when I was buying collector's editions. But like, I remember that one came with the coin,
I have
the
it.
deck of cards, and the book. I believe it came
Yep.
with like it's like a faux book.
Well, the
you can
coin
store
is
stuff.
yeah, my coin is underneath my table in my sunken game table right now because I use that to like flip for good or bad decisions when I'm GMing. I'll like flip it and I'll do it like
True.
it's gonna be good for you guys, or it's gonna be really, really crap. So I use it in my now gaming. So that's cool. I got the deck of cards somewhere back there too. I misplaced the book though, which I'm actually kind of upset about. That was the best
I
part.
had that book for the longest time too. Like
Yeah.
it came with the strategy guide too, or I bought the
Yep.
strategy guide. I was just like, Fable rules. Yeah, I'll buy whatever you say right now.
The best part of working at GameStop was when they pennied out game manuals, and you get to just take them home because they just pennied them out and like, yeah, these are out of run. You know, blood, get rid of them. And I actually trimmed it down. I kept some of the collector's editions that I thought were really cool, like Demon Souls and Mirror's Edge. I chucked a lot of them though, like the paperbacks. I chucked all of those because it was just wasted. But yeah, no, pretty cool. Big John, thank you very much for the comment. Thank you for contributing. Greatly appreciate it. Did anybody else want to have anything else to add or anything? No?
No.
All right. So with that, we'll hit the
Good,
outro. Thank you guys so much for watching, listening. Check out Mike's streams at twitch.tv/Mike Moran and Gentlemen Geeks at twitch.tv/Gentlemen Geek. And find all our socials on screen right now. Bye.
This has been a Gentlemen Geek production. Follow us on Twitter at gentlemen_geek. Or visit our WordPress website at www.gentlemengeekpodcast.wordpress.com. Thank you for listening.